That didn't work. Then they charged them in 4 separate jurisdictions with, I don't know, probably like 900 charges. Judges has thrown out almost all of those. Fannie Willis, Alvin Bragg, Letitia James, and then those federal charges for him stealing his own papers. His own papers in Mar-a-Lago. Oh, they weren't finished. Oh, and also that little skinny crypt keeper looking white woman that said he raped her 40 years ago. Put those on it. And then Trump said he stole the election from him. That was Trump saying. I didn't say, don't get mad at me. Trump said he stole the election from him. And then Maine and Colorado tried to take him off the ballots. Good God almighty. Man, they hated Trump more than they hated, the Democrats hated Trump more than they hated Abraham Lincoln. I think he's about the only other president that they ever kept off of a ballot in a state where nobody in the state could vote for him. They tried it. Supreme Court came in again and said you can't do that. And now they're looking at the polls, and Trump is going to win. And Trump said, all of you jokers that came at me, Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And he's supposed to make sure they never ever are able to hurt America ever again, like they've been hurting it for the last 4 years. So I can see that Obama is upset about that. But, you know, he's afraid that his whole liberal, Democrat, ignorant, nasty, stupid, malcontent, sexual grooming agenda is going to fall apart because Trump has said he's not going to allow them to have women and men in women's sports. He's not going to allow them to do transgender operations to children. He's not going to allow them to sexually groom children anymore. And of course, if you can't do that, Democrats just are going to lose their mind. Because Barack has been all involved in that, as you know. He lied before he got elected, said he believed in marriage between one man and one woman. After he got elected, oh boy, he was all into the whole gay marriage thing. Matter of fact, he put on 2 Supreme Court justices saying, I want you to make sure you pass that gay marriage thing. And sure enough, they did. 5-4. Arborfield versus Hodges. Lit the whole White House up in rainbow colors to celebrate the fact men can marry men and women can marry women. Newsweek magazine said Barack Obama was the first gay president. They called him out. And I said, well, isn't this interesting? And then something interesting happened. They call him Big Mike. That's what they call his wife. Big Mike. I don't know. I'm just telling you, I don't know. I have never ever checked out the former First Lady's package, so I can't tell you what's going on up under the dress. I can't tell you. I'm telling you what they're saying on the street and what other people have written. So don't get mad at me. My job is to give you the information. You decide for yourself. But they say that Barack Obama, Newsweek magazine said he's the first gay president. And then some people say, well, ain't some people say. Some people call his wife Big Mike. Oh, man. First black president, we got to deal with some bull crap like that. He might be gay, and his wife might be a man. Can you believe it? You got to just sit back and say, Lord have mercy. I just have to ponder that for a minute, y'all. Because when I was growing up, you know, older black folks would say, look, boy, don't go out there acting fool. You gonna make black folks look bad. How can you look any worse than this right here? It's like the name of some type of crazy college road trip. Barack and Big Mike. A love story. think that if Trump get in, he'll let everybody know who Big Mike is. Man. See, Barack played basketball, so he's a bit of an athlete. He probably watched some boxing, and being in Chicago, I'm sure he saw a few fights. Barack might weigh 175 pounds. I think Big Mike might be 6'2", 230. Could play linebacker for the Detroit Lions. Look like she got an arm reach. She probably beat the hell out of Barack. Yeah, she probably give me a go on a bad day. But I know in that relationship, Big Mike is the alpha. And she done told Barack Obama, Donald Trump cannot get back in office under any circumstances. Because she went up there and she gave her speech at the Democratic National Convention and just tried to tell everybody that, you know, rich people ain't supposed to tax them and that people shouldn't have all this money. And she's got more money probably than any black politician in America. She's talking about racism. She went to, I think, Harvard and Princeton. You know, just lots of gaslighting, a bunch of foolishness, man. So Barack and Big Mike has decided that they're going to go to black folks, put their finger in their face. Is it, you going to do what you told, boy. And just like I said about 3-4 weeks ago, the majority of the black men in the Democratic Party acting like submissive beta males. Yes, about. Yes, about. Oh, but that was some brothers. These brothers came out and they said, oh, hell no, you don't talk to me like that. And if y'all go online, you're going to find them. These brothers going off. It backfired on him more than he thought. Because see, he been dealing with them beta males in the Democratic Party, those old heads. And Barack left out of the White House, 2016. A lot of things done changed. You got some brothers that's grown up, and they've seen what the Democratic Party's doing. They're not here any longer. Those are my guys. Those are my guys right there. You don't talk to me like that. You don't tell me what to do. I ain't your boy. I ain't your son. I ain't your punk. Also, they probably found out there's been some interesting information to come out on Barack in the last 1 or 2 years. My good friend Tucker Carlson, on September 6th, 2023, had a young man come on the show by the name of Larry Sinclair. Who you ask is Larry Sinclair? I'll tell you who Larry Sinclair is. Larry Sinclair is a white guy who's openly gay. I wasn't there. Let me try to put this on me. So